Hello, hello, Facebook family. Michelle Kind coming to you live from my home here in Sandy, Utah. So just wanted to talk about a couple things about mindset. But I'm going to try something fancy over here, so bear with me just for a second. I'm going to try to share this video. So while you guys are joining in, give me a minute. I'm a little bit technically challenged in this area. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know how, so I'm just not going to worry about it, but I will wait until you guys get on, and then I'm going to just pull up some notes here. So hope everybody is having an awesome weekend, a good Saturday. We have a long weekend here in the States, Labor Day on Monday, so we have a 3-day weekend. For those of you that work, hopefully you have Monday off. Let me just see here. Yeah, so if you're just joining in or if you're watching the recording, just fast forward here while I dilly-dally with what I'm trying to pull up here. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and start. So what I wanted to talk about today is, I heard this question recently, which is more important, marketing or mindset? So if you're watching this video and you are an online marketer, hopefully you are familiar with mindset as well. I feel like they're both equally important. Marketing, I feel a lot of people do. They do incorrectly, but that's a whole other video that we can go in and I can talk about with you. But mindset is key. If you don't have the right mindset with whatever you're doing in life, chances are you're setting yourself up for failure. So specifically, I want to talk about, it's called a paradigm shift. So has anybody heard of a paradigm shift or know what a paradigm shift is? I heard about this from Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor he was one of the people in, if you ever saw The Secret, the movie The Secret. He is an author, and he's been studying this for quite some time. I want to say like 40 years. He's awesome. Get on. I found him on YouTube. And hi, Kim. Nice to see you. I Googled Bob Proctor, and I've also read The Secret, and I also have, a couple of his books. But he talks about a paradigm shift, and basically what that is that's a way of looking at life. I'm just going to read you from my notes here because I don't want to mess this up in any way. But paradigms tend to set people up for success, while sometimes they tend to set people up for failure. So have you ever noticed how some people's success, is effortless in their, easy and effortless is what I'm trying to say. I can't even talk. Whereas some people struggle. And the reason for that is because they have what we call the paradigm of be, do, and have. And I'll kind of talk a little bit about you more in detail. So the be, do, have paradigm is, be, do, have, and then there's the have, do, be. So let me first talk about, so the successful people have the first one. The successful have the be, do, have. The unsuccessful people have the have, do, be. Okay, because I knew I was going to mess it up, so I thought I better follow my notes because I knew for sure it's a little bit of a tongue twister there. So the people that do it incorrectly, they believe that first they have to have the things that they want, and then they will be able to do what they want, which will in turn allow them to be the way that they want. So the have, do, be says that the road to happiness looks like this. You have to do those things first. Do those 3 things first before you feel like you're happy or successful. So let me go ahead and give you an example of this. I'm just going to read one here, and then you can kind of think of your own situation. So this one's about someone that's maybe looking for their soulmate. So let's say that you're looking for your perfect soulmate in your life, and you feel like, well, once I meet that perfect person that I've been waiting for, when I have that perfect relationship, then I will be able to do all of the things that I've wanted to do. And then finally, I'll be loved and be happy and be complete. So in this scenario, it's the have, do, be. Before all these things come into place, that's kind of the mindset of what people do. They think they have to have all this figured out before it actually happens. But it's like 99.9% of people believe in this mindset. That's why they never truly make it in life, because of the way they're thinking. So it keeps them in a state of want and need and unhappiness while sabotaging their ability to be happy now. And all that does is that attracts just more want, need, and unhappiness. So let's look at the second paradigm, which is the, okay, so the have, do, be is the same story. It's the same thing. And let me just go down a little bit here. Gosh, I apologize. I've got like all this stuff going on here, and I'm just like trying to figure this out. Okay, so now let's talk about the be, do, have. So the be, do, have is the opposite. So first, for example, being happy or being loved is the vibration that you want to be in. You want to be in that because that's a positive vibration. And what that does is that attracts you to the things that you want to manifest that match that vibration back to you. So really, this is the core of the law of attraction, because of the mindset that you're in will determine how quickly you actually reach those goals. So shifting your paradigm or shifting your thought process is into the be, do, have paradigm. So what you want to do is you want to be as if you've already achieved your goal, feel that feeling, and really get in touch with it. And then do the things that you need to do in order to achieve that goal, if that makes sense. So once you get going with that, you'll find that you'll have what it is that you're aiming for. And the universe plays into that because of your vibrational state that you're in. So in order to get to that, you want to start with your happy place. So that's the million-dollar question. Well, how do I shift my thought process? How do I shift my paradigm into this state of being, into the be, do, have paradigm? And you start with that by getting into your happy place, like I mentioned. So try to set the goals while you're in this happy vibration versus the lower, because that's what the universe is going to pull off of. If you're in a doubtful, negative state, then that's what's going to be pulled towards you. If you put yourself into a positive, happy state, then the vibration will just put out the positive things that you're wanting to attract. So as I mentioned before, any intentions or goals that you set will carry the same vibration as you did when you created them. So the important thing is that you want to stay in your happy place. So let me give you some ideas of how you can get to that point. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. I mean, the benefits of this would be to, maybe do something positive during the day. I mean, there's things that I could recommend to you, and I'll just kind of give you a few that I do. Start by using a gratitude journal. Before I go to bed every night, I write down 5 things that I am grateful for. And it can be 5 different things every day, just so that you set that apart and not, being grateful. I mean, we're all grateful for probably the same things, for our health, for our family, for our job. But try to keep that separate and do 5 at least every day, whether you do it first thing in the morning to start your day off or do that at the end of the evening. And start it out as I'm grateful for. So like for an example, I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my health. So on the lines of that. The second ritual would be random acts of kindness. I did a post just this last week to do 1 random act of kindness a day. And that could be anything, such as, letting someone in that's, trying to get out of the parking lot, just motion them in. That's an act of kindness. You can hold the door open for someone. You can donate to a worthy cause. I've been doing the vacuum effect and just going through my closets and cleaning out and donating a lot of clothes, to the homeless shelter and whatnot. So things like that will put you in a happy vibration. Another success ritual would be to offer a compliment or words of encouragement. So if you're in a group or you've got a team that you're in, just offer words of encouragement to them that, they're doing a great job, just be real supportive, be real helpful, just, or even just, lend, an ear if someone, needs to talk to you about something. So offering encouragement is one. And then another thing is to watch maybe something inspirational. I love Tony Robbins, and I watched his autobiography on Netflix. That brought me to tears. It was such a good autobiography. So, I mean, it's kind of long, but you could just watch, bits and pieces at a time, or just something that that you find, moving and motivational. That always lifts up your spirits. Another thing would be exercise. I mean, no one likes to go to the gym, but once you, go to the gym and exercise, you feel better, you feel more positive, you feel more energetic. I mean, sing, turn on some music, sing and dance, like no one's watching. Everybody loves music. Music is always, upbeat and fun. Volunteer. So basically, that's just a few things that you can do to kind of put you in your happy place. The point of this is just to bring up your vibration and attract to you the things that you want in the, in that positive vibration, in that paradigm shift. So if you do at least one or two of these daily and be consistent, that's the key, is repetition. That's the secret to manifesting this feeling towards you. And, you want to keep your vibration high. And it's going to be a little bit hard in the beginning and hard to discipline. I know I struggle with that, but I'm taking this course for like a mind shift type of thing. And, I do exercises every day, and, even meditation. Meditation isn't easy, but just go on YouTube, and there's a bunch of guided meditation tapes or audios that you can listen to, and just kind of put you in a state to where you can clear your mind and just think a little bit more positive about, where you're going and what your ultimate goal is. So I hope that helped. I know I kind of was a little bit flustered. I've moved around back and forth. I was trying to get a good internet connection in my house and the lighting and everything, and then Brian Finale jumped on right before I was getting ready to do this, and so it kind of slowed me down. I was all geared up, ready to go, but he takes precedence over me, of course. So if you're watching this, feel free to like, share, comment, and also if you've not subscribed to my live videos, I would appreciate if you would, if you feel like it's something that you would, like to learn, on the next go around. But at the end of the live here, you can go ahead and click on it, and there's a subscribe button. Otherwise, if you're watching the recording, just click on the box of the video, and there should be like a drop down that says receive notifications. So I'm glad that I shared that with you. If you have any questions or you'd like to learn about the course that I'm learning from, feel free to. And also, if you have any kind of struggles in your marketing efforts, feel free to reach out to me. I'm just, inbox or chat away. So it looks like April jumped on. Hi, April. Probably see you tomorrow. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the 3-day holiday. Be safe. And I'll probably try to jump on again tomorrow and pull something out of my bag of tricks that I have to share with you. All right. Bye for now.